Hi everybody. I've titled this video, Are You Living Your Millionaire Frequency? So everyone thinks that millionaire is about dollars or pounds, right? And yes, that is definitely a side issue and that happens. But true millionaire frequency is actually living your heart's desire. Okay, so your true mission. I've just come off of teaching 90 minutes of a retreat. It's retreat number 1 in October, which is called Aligning and Activating to Your Millionaire Frequency. Next week is Billionaire, then we've got Trillionaire, and then we've got Infinity. Now, the reason why I'm sharing this is because, firstly, the amount of healing that went on with oaths, vows, contracts. We had contracts of resentment, we had contracts of poverty, lack. What was the other thing? Restriction. So when you hold any of these contracts, then of course you're not able to expand out to a higher frequency. We had oaths of poverty, oaths of lack, vows of oath, and vows of oath, and vows of poverty, and vows of lack, and all of those things considered. Imagine if you're holding those. Okay, stops the frequency from becoming higher. We did this really cool process where we can actually access where we are on our frequency. And I'm going to do something similar with you today so you can actually see, are you at the millionaire frequency, or are you not quite there yet, or are you past it? Okay. And then you can kind of get a sense of where you are. Now, it doesn't mean you've got £1 million or $1 million in the bank. It is about your frequency, and I really want to hit that home. Okay, so what is it like when you hold these frequencies? Well, it means that opportunities come into your life. You start to see doorways opening. You get people that offer you experiences or compliments or a parking space or to go first in the queue and things like that. So you actually then truly living this frequency of abundance. So every frequency is light. And so the more you hold this frequency, the more light is coming into your field. And one of the things that is happening at the moment is that, we're told, the outside world, we're told lack of fuel, lack of food, definitely here in the UK anyway, lack of this, lack of that. And we're told all of this information. But this information doesn't have to affect you. When you hold your frequency and you hold your light and you know exactly who you are, then none of that matters. None of it means anything to you. It doesn't mean that you don't have compassion and that you don't help others and that you are not of service. That's what your mission is. But it doesn't need to affect you. And that's because when you're creating from that place of remembering who you are, knowing that you hold this frequency of creativity, of light, and of love, then you know that everything is taken care of. One of the things that we did at the end of this retreat, and I will be doing at the end of every retreat, is to put everyone in the galactic crystal healing chamber of the millionaire frequency. Okay. And so that's part of the retreat. I actually created it with everyone on the retreat. So they actually got to experience how they are created. So it's my birthday tomorrow. So it's the 10th today. My birthday's on the 11th. And as I said last week on my video, on my general video, not my 5-minute frequency, but my general video, which is this one, I said I'm giving away a galactic healing chamber to someone who comments on my feed between now when I go live and midnight the next day. So at the end of my birthday tomorrow, midnight tomorrow in the UK. So it's 3:30 nearly here in the UK now. So by the end of midnight tomorrow night on the 11th, I will look at everybody who's commented. I'll kind of put them into a shuffly hat and I will reply on the video to the person that has won the chamber. Then what you do is you go ahead and you go onto my website, susankennard.co.uk, and you look at all the chambers I have on offer and you choose one. And you get to be put in it for a whole week. So you get to experience the energy of whatever you want, you know, whether it's grief chamber, joy, money, abundance, relationships, anything you can choose. And you'll be invoked and channeled into that chamber immediately. And I will send you an email. So there we go. Right, so let's get on with doing this process. So we're not actually doing a healing today, but I'm going to take you through this process where you can access this yourself and see whether you're actually holding the millionaire frequency or not. And I would recommend that if you want to get the replay of today's event, then definitely look out for it, because we're going to be putting it on the newsletter this week, which will go out either Wednesday or Thursday. And you can definitely get it. And if you're watching now, in fact, I should just have a look. If you're watching now, let me just turn my sound down so I can see. If you're watching now and you want to get the replay, you're welcome to email me at susan@susankennard.co.uk, because I haven't sent the replay out yet. I'm going to send it out after this video. So if you happen to be hearing this and you think, oh, I wish I'd been on that retreat and I can't wait till Wednesday, then if you email me, I will give you the details of how to purchase it, because you can't purchase it on my website yet. Okay, so I'll give you the details of how to purchase it, and I will send you the replay. I'll add you on the replay list. Okay, so let's get on with this. So just come into your heart space. Good. And just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And just send that breath all the way down to your feet. And breathe in through your lungs and send it out to your feet. And imagine your beautiful earth star under your feet. Good. And just connect with the sparkling roots under your feet, down into Mother Earth, into the Earth Star. And then connect with your soul star above your head. And see a beautiful golden light. A golden light coming down like a beam of light, but imagine that you can see through it. Okay? And just remember to breathe. Good. And I want you now just to imagine that you can look above your head and you can see your crown energy. And I want you to have a look and see if you can see a blue line above you. That is the millionaire frequency. So see if you can see the blue line above you, or is it at your head level? Where is that blue line? And just check in to see where it is. Maybe you've gone way past that millionaire frequency and you're looking towards the billionaire one, which is magenta. Okay, so it's a magenta colour, purpley pink. Maybe you've gone past that one as well. But maybe the blue line is just above you or in the distance above you. And there's no judgment with where it is. It is perfect wherever you are. But know that you can pass that millionaire frequency and step into a higher frequency. So just see how that feels when you see that. And now bring your guides in around you. Just allow your guides to step in. Okay. And then check in again with that millionaire frequency. Okay. And just ask your higher self, what's stopping me? If there's something stopping you, what is blocking me? Is it a vow? Is it an oath? Is it a contract? Is it belief? Just have a listen. And you could ask your guides to remove that for you, to release it for you. Whatever that block is, just ask them to release it. Okay. And now see how it feels when you look at that blue line. Is it further down so you can maybe start to see the magenta one? Or is it the same place? Or is it higher? Whatever's going on for you. Okay. And come back to me. So what we're doing there is we're actually observing where we are on our frequency. Okay. But if you really want to do lots of deep work on it, then it would be great if you joined that retreat, the replay, obviously. And next week, next Monday, will be the billionaire frequency. So we're even going to a higher frequency. So it might be worth, if you feel like the blue line, I couldn't even reach it, or it's too far away, or I can't even see it, or it's just out of reach, then you know that there needs to be some work on contracts and oaths and really aligning to that frequency. Because as you do that, you're able to expand further on your mission. Some of the people on the group, they said that once they had, there was another process we did where we got to see how it felt to be past that line, because we all cleared it and we all stood in that millionaire frequency or even higher. And some of them said they could see lots of clients coming in. Someone said they could see, people on Zoom, and they were holding groups on Zoom. Some people just saw their logo, they saw all sorts of things. So things open up for you when you are in that higher frequency. More love is in your heart, more expansion happens. So I'm just going to see if anyone's here live on the chat. So 7 people watching. Veronica, hi, good morning. Good morning. Let me know, in the chat what was going on for you. Could you see the blue line? Could you see that millionaire frequency? Essentially, it's a bit like this kind of feeling of what opens up for you. When you are holding that frequency, as I said right at the start of the video, it's not about necessarily, having £1 million in the bank or $1 million in the bank. It's holding that frequency so that these opportunities come in for you, aligning to your mission. And as you are holding that frequency, then the expansion goes out to the whole collective. Okay. And boy, do we not need it right now. We need more people holding this frequency, because, we're told so much on the news. We're told, you need to be scared of this. You might not have enough heating. You might not have enough money, enough food, all of that. Well, actually, when you remember who you are and you remember that you really can create, it's your job to release those beliefs and release those parts of you that just thought, well, actually, I'll never be that, or I'm not good enough, because you are actually 100% good enough, and you are worthy of having your heart's desires. Truly, 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 you are. Okay. So I hope you found that exciting, fun. Don't forget to comment in the chat between now and midnight tomorrow night on the 11th, and I will choose somebody. Names will be put in a hat, and I will choose somebody to win the birthday giveaway, which will be a whole week in one of my chambers of your choice. All right, okay. All right, much love for now. I am going to go, but I may pop in tomorrow on my actual birthday, or I may just see you on the 5 minute frequency tune up on Friday, where the guides will come in and do healing and activations. Okay, lots of love for now. See you soon.